You studied for years, you speak multiple languages, you built a solid career, you became independent and still be seen as a failure. Why? Because you don't have a husband or kids. This is what they taught women to believe. From a very young age, women are taught how to clean, how to cook, how to be caring, how to be understanding. But for what? To be independent? To survive on their own? No. It was never about that. It was about becoming a good wife, cooking for her husband, cleaning for her husband, making sure everything is perfect when he gets home. And most importantly, being his emotional support. Because when the world drains him, when his job exhausts him, he should come home to a woman ready to absorb it all, listening, comforting, even if she's tired too. We were simply raised to live through men's expectations, to become what they want, to please them. And who we are, our identity becomes invisible. We were never taught who to be, only how to be wanted. And this is just the beginning. Because this isn't just one belief. Let's break it down. These are beliefs we were taught as a woman. The first belief is this, that as a woman you must be chosen by a man. And somehow that's what validates you. Not your intelligence, not your discipline, not the life you build for yourself. None of that seems to matter as much as being chosen. And without even realizing it, you start measuring your worth based on that. Why am I still single? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to change to be chosen? So you adjust. You become more likable, more agreeable, more acceptable, more desirable. Because you were never taught how to choose. You were taught to be chosen. And to be chosen, you have to be likable. That's another belief we were taught. That you have to be easy to like, easy to be around, easy to love. So you learn to be nice, to be polite, to not say too much, to not be too much. You don't speak too loud. You don't take too much space. You don't say what you really think if it might make someone uncomfortable. You avoid conflict. You soften your words. You over-explain. You apologize even when you did nothing wrong. Because being liked became more important than being respected. And when you spend your whole life trying to be liked, you start losing something even more important. Yourself. Because another belief we were taught is this, that being a good woman means sacrificing yourself. Sacrifice your career, putting others first, even when it costs you. Don't be too ambitious. We were taught to not be too ambitious. Ambitious, but not too much. Successful, but not too much. Driven, but still soft enough. Because the moment a woman becomes too focused, too driven, too serious about her goals, she's no longer unmarried. She's intimidating. You talked about your goals and people tell you, don't forget to enjoy life. Don't be too obsessed. You're doing too much. You start succeeding, and suddenly you're too much. Too intense. Too focused. Too independent. You make yourself smaller. You had parts of your ambition just to stay acceptable. Okay, so another one before the last one. Your value decreases with age. This is another belief we were taught. Where do I start? What should I say? Listen, you're not losing value. You're becoming more mature, harder to manipulate. That it. Okay, so the last one. As a woman, You're supposed to want children. Not maybe, not if you feel like it, but eventually. Like it's just part of the plan. And if you say you're not sure, people look at you like something is wrong. You change your mind. It's just a phase. You understand later. And if you say you don't want children at all, it's even worse. You're seen as selfish, incomplete. Like your life can't be full unless you become a mother. This is not about saying having children is wrong. It's about saying it should be a choice, not an expectation, not a requirement, and definitely not the only way to be fulfilled. At the end of the day, none of these beliefs were created for you. They were created to shape you, to make you fit, to make you acceptable. And at some point, you have to decide if you're going to keep living by those rules or start questioning them. Because the moment you start questioning them, everything changes. The way you see yourself, the way you choose, the way you live your life. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to unlearn what was never truly yours. And finally, decide for yourself what kind of woman you actually want to be. So, that it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you liked this video, thumb up and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.